Hey guys, first of all, I'm sad that I don't get to teach this. I've been coaching basketball for years. The last 2 years I haven't, but I started coaching after I stopped playing in college. So I've been coaching basketball for a really long time. So this is one of my favorite units is basketball, just because I feel like I know what I'm talking about, which is really fun to teach people. So right now I don't have a basketball with me. This is either like a old plastic volleyball or a tetherball, something like that. And then I'm going to use a pool ball. So those two balls I'm going to use, and you don't want to use anything, you don't have to use anything, but what you do have to do is show me the proper steps that you're going to walk through. So the first step is getting your stance right. Now the video you watched before, it walks you through it, and I'm just going to give you the steps that I've created. So what you're going to do is your feet are shoulder width apart, okay? Slightly your right, most of you, your right foot's going to be in front of the left. For me, it's my left foot in front of the right because I'm left-handed. Okay, then I like to put the ball out in front of me, just so I know I get my hands correctly on the ball. And then you're going to create this U. So if you can see from this angle, just like we saw in the video, that you're creating a U with your hand down up to your arm. Now if you notice, I'm far away from, I'm like at a 90 with my armpit down, arm 90, this is 90. So everything is really in a 90-degree angle. Okay, now looking straight on again, you want your elbow in. Okay, if you notice, there's a gap right here in between my hand and the ball. So I'm gonna get close so you can see that gap. You never want your palm on the ball. You always want that gap there. Okay, with the thumb out, the thumb isn't behind, you have the thumb out. You're not using your thumb is to keep the ball in its position. So again, my legs are, they're square, they're shoulder width apart, my left foot is slightly in front of my right, and I actually put the ball almost straight directly in front of me. Okay, this hand is a guide hand, but we're not even going to use it right now, and all you're going to do is you're going to go down with your knees and up with your hand. Now, in the video, he shows, it's hard to see from that angle, he shows your hand straight up, just like this. Fingertips pointing to where the direction of the ball is, not off to the side, not inside, it's straight, just like this. So when you're done, you should be able to see that. I like to call that hand in a cookie jar, because you're reaching in, trying to get that hand inside the cookie jar, around that little glass part that you're reaching down in. So again, step one, this is step two with the U. Step three is you're keeping that elbow in, you're going down and up in one fluid motion, ending with your hand in the cookie jar. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, ending hand in the cookie jar. Very simple, 4 steps. 4 steps that I like to use. The guy in the video, he doesn't actually have steps, but he just walks you through the proper way of shooting. So those are the steps I use. Those are steps I use to teach. A couple other things you need to look at is your hand is facing the ball. So when the ball's coming at you, it's facing. You don't ever rock your hand down. You keep your hand facing, and you go straight to the knees bent and the up. So from the side, you're looking at step 1, step 2 with the U, step 3, knees down, step 4, up with the hand extended inside the cookie jar. So have fun. What you guys are going to do is you're actually going to video yourself doing this. I want you walking through the 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, saying it out loud, just like I've just done. It'll look like this. Step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4. And I'm going to watch you, and I'm going to look to see how you do the steps and if you're doing them properly. Doesn't matter if you're using this ball or not. We're still walking through the proper steps. Oop, if you notice my elbow is too far out, get that elbow in and straight up. Although I'm not going to throw this ball because that might do some damage. So have fun. I want to see what you have. You're turning in a video of you doing the 4 steps. Step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4. All right.